In this video, we will see how to do measurements in echo, in cardiac studies. The system is already in cardiac. I'm doing, you see the sector here. So when I want to measure in 2D, I will freeze the picture. Okay, you see the blue light, that means that we're frozen. You see the scene loop bar here, so it means you can go back with the trackball and select, the best moment to measure, okay? When you're ready to measure, click the measurement key, okay? When you click the measurement key, see, then there is a caliper over here, okay? That will be a distance caliper. You can see here, distance caliper, but it doesn't have any name on it. So I need to tell the machine what I am going to measure here, okay? So I have this menu over here, which is a 2D measurement menu, so I can measure aortic valve, left atrium, and all that, right? So to select what I want to measure, okay, I want to use the left menu key. We call this the left menu, and this is the left menu key. So when I click there, you see the arrow is already here. So I'm ready to select this folder, okay? To select the folder, I will use the set button, okay? And when I click here in the set button, okay, so now the system opens these measurements that are inside of the folder. So it will be aortic diameter, left atrial diameter, and ACS. So we can actually change the order here because the machine will go in out of sequence from one measurement to the other. So I don't need to select the next one. So once I finish the aortic diameter, the machine will go to the next one and then to the next one. We can also change the sequence here according to how you like it, okay? So this caliper here is already selected, is aortic diameter, see, aortic diameter. So I can measure, let's pretend I'm measuring here the aortic diameter, click set, I click the set button, move the caliper down, and then this will be my aortic diameter. And then see what happens, the machine goes automatically to the left atrium diameter. So see the caliper, left atrium diameter is across, and when I move the caliper, it's already here. So this will be my left atrium diameter, and I measure my left atrium, okay? Click set, and then the machine goes to ACS, okay? I might want to check my ACS, and I can measure it, boom, okay? So once I click set here, see what happened here. The machine already closed that folder. So it's ready to go to the next folder, to the next measurements, okay? So I'm done with this. I already measured these 3 structures here, and I can take a picture of it. I click the P1, okay, and I see a picture with all the measurements there. All these measurements are being transmitted to the report. So when I click the report key, you will see those measurements are already there. Left atrium, aortic diameter, and ACS. Okay, so let's do now M mode. So I will go out of the report. I click the report key again, or I can click exit, any of those. I will use report. So now I'm in 2D again. I will unfreeze the picture, and I will go to let's say I want to use M mode now. Okay, so we click the M mode key. You will see the cursor here. I can move the cursor with my trackball, left, right, okay, and I have my M mode here. When you freeze the picture, and this machine, you can actually change the gain of the M mode. See, I'm doing post processing of the gain. And actually I can use my TECs also. See, my TECs can also control my M mode. So I can see better, I can obtain a better visualization of my structures here. So when I want to measure in M mode, I will click again the measurement key. Okay, once I click the measurement key, I will see the menu for M mode measurements. There are not many, only these ones, right? So we want to measure the left ventricle using the H-holes package. So remember, to go from here to here, the best way is to use the left menu key, okay? Now I'm ready here. So I'm ready to select take-holes, okay? I select take-holes. And the machine will open the take-holes package, which begins with the right ventricle diameter, and then in diastole we measure the septum, the ventricle, and the posterior wall, and then in systole we measure the septum, the ventricle, and the posterior wall. If you don't like to measure the septum or the posterior wall in any of these steps, you can also delete them, so we can take them out of the menu, okay? But this is how it comes from factory. So the machine is asking me to measure the right ventricle diameter, and you can tell because it's already here. See, right ventricle diameter. So this caliper is meant to be used for the right ventricle diameter. So I click set, okay? Set button is the right button here. So I'm free to move my caliper now down, and I click set again, and the machine is giving me the right ventricle diameter, and the machine is ready to begin the sequence for diastolic measurements. So the machine is ready to go to septum in diastole. So this caliper over here is free to go to the diastole, okay? So let's say the diastole is over here. So I will place the caliper in the septum. I will click set one time, then move the caliper down. See, this will be my septum. I will click set one time, boom, and I keep moving down. See, I'm moving down and I'm measuring now the left ventricle diameter, okay? And I click set, and then I keep going down, and I measure the posterior wall, and I click set, and now the caliper is free to go to systole. So now you see all the measurements I just did now: septum in diastole, left ventricle, posterior wall, and the machine is ready to go to systole. So my caliper is free, and then let's say the systole is over here. So I will measure one click set the septum, okay, one click set the ventricle, one click set the posterior wall, and that's it. I finish, and then the system has all the systolic measurements, and then will give me all the results I need, the ejection fraction, you know, the shortening fraction, everything is right here, okay? So these, you can take a picture, you know, using P1, okay? Or you can go to the report. You can also go to the report, see the report, okay? And now you have all those measurements over here, okay? The reporting cardiac package will have more than one page, okay? It won't fit in only one page. You will need more than one page. So to go to the next page, it says here select page. There are two ways to go to the next page. You can either use this knob here and rotate to the right, okay, clockwise, and then the machine will go to the next page, or you can come with a cursor that is somewhere here. Here's the cursor, and if you click in this side of this label, you go to the next page, okay? When I mean click is using this key. It's the only key that has a light here, see? And then it will go to the next page, or I can go back to the previous page. I like to use this knob better, okay? So you can also take a picture of the report. So you can use P1, okay? And you can take a picture of the report. See, the report is now here, okay? And that picture will go along with all the images to the packs to be read by the cardiologist, okay? The same procedure applies for any other measurement you might want to do in the system.